Returning to his home in the jungle, the sage discovers yet another temple. Eager to get to work, he is yet again interrupted, this time by Mika. Using his augmented powers yet again, the sage transforms the Wildlander soldiers into wild dinosaurs, determined to fulfill his goal.
The sage is controlling the temple. Light the bonfires with fire warriors and burn it down!
We cannot let her destroy this temple! Send Nereids to any lit bonfires to extinguish them and fight back! The world calls us. The pack moves. Carry on. The world calls us. The pack moves. The world calls us. Bound and untamed. The pack moves. Carry on. Trust your instincts. The pack moves. Carry on. The world calls us. The pack moves. Bound and untamed.
I wonder if I'm supposed to get like a T-Rex or something at the start of this.
Instincts. Bound and untamed. The world calls us. The pack moves. The world calls us. Carry on. Our pack is at maximum size. Our pack is at maximum size.
Alright, so she's on her way.
Trust your instincts.
I need to get just more units in general, I guess. Now I need to save up food to get to.
Unbound and untamed. The pack moves. A brighter future awaits us. Carry on.
So I'm guessing she's currently fighting through the dinosaurs on the way here. Otherwise, I don't know. Maybe she won't attack. Okay, so I haven't really done anything past my base right now, and she hasn't attacked me. So I think maybe the key to this is... No, there it is. She's attacked. Beat this attack though. What's up, Lawful? Welcome to the stream. Pretty good. Trying to beat this stuff up.
Get muscles like these. And fresh T-Rex, of course.
Alright, I really need to save up the food and get this expansion rolling. Or get my next settlement upgraded. Expansions are going to come later. I'm going to hit all my houses first and max out on supply, and then push out and go take that area with the T-Rexes. Pretty confident we can do that. I think maybe if I take... Well, actually I don't need to take that, so I don't really want to. Luckily I can build my crystal thing down there and get some crystals rolling in. Oh, we'll max out this first, and then we'll put the rest of our guys on crystal production until those crystals are gone. Okay, that's 2 fires lit. When she hits about 4, we're gonna move out, regardless of where we're at. Get 4 more guys collecting crystals. not just gonna let her hold these.
Unbound and untamed.
Really? This appears to be her first real attack.
Get on the floor. On all fours. Everybody walk like dinosaurs. Our pack is at max.
Okay. Really?
The pack moves.
Alright, I need to move. I'm gonna send a bunch of wisps down here. We're gonna try to... You can destroy that. Take it.
Unbound and untamed.
No way, dude. Come on. Oh my god.
Unbound and untamed. Unbound and untamed. Carry on.
Oh, really now?
Get on the floor. On all fours. Everybody walk like dinosaurs.
attacking that far up.
Unbound and untamed. The world calls us. The pack moves.
2, 4, 6. This will make 11. But I still need 4 more of these guys.
Follow your instincts. The world calls us. Fresh prey.
And there it immediately. I need to take back the bonfire that's behind this base.
Carry on.
Okay, that's gonna be 4 more. That'll put us at 57. Cool. Yeah, we'll be maxed out on all of our. We'll have all the workers we need in a minute.
The world calls.
It's good to hear, man. Practice literally, like in StarCraft's case, practice does make perfect. And watching pro videos, like, you may not be able to do exactly what they do, but like you can see, like, look up pro builds and you'll be able to figure out like what time they build certain buildings. And that's huge in real-time strategy. Like, knowing what time you're aiming for is a huge thing. And a lot of the builds will tell you like a supply number, like tell you what supply out of what supply you're supposed to have. Like for instance, one of the most common Zerg builds is like a 17 hatch, which is basically you get up to 17 workers and then you build a hatchery. And yeah, scouting is also huge because like you can have as much of a plan for what you want to do as possible, but like if they scout you and you don't scout them, then you're screwed. TOS was my main for a long time. I played Protoss pretty much exclusively for a very long time. That's 16.
Anyone thirsty?
Get some Narids out here to heal. They did a kind of a nerf. They're actually more powerful technically. Carriers are better and used more often, but they got rid of the ability to get the quick launch on them, so you can't launch all your interceptors at one time. That was a relatively recent nerf, like I think end of last year, so not like super recent, but relatively, you know. Massing Tempest is good, but it doesn't have the capability to deal with quite as many units at one
Who
time.
needs refreshments? Anyone thirsty?
So like Tempests are great for late game because you can siege really well with them, but they're not as good versus some of the other primary Protoss builds. Or some of the other primary builds for other races and stuff. Like Tempests are strong once you get to them, but honestly late game you're better off with carriers, because carriers you have to like get past the interceptors in order to attack them, so you're either taking damage the whole time
Follow your instincts.
Alright, if I can get to the point where I'm holding this choke right here and keeping it away from them, I think we're going to be in a really solid position.
Trust your instincts.
So I actually don't think they can get to these fires from any other way. Yeah, we've all but held this off. We put the fires out. This should be a win. Like, there's really no reason this shouldn't be chalked up to a win right now.
Trust your instincts.
We might even be able to win with the army that I have currently. If not, I'll build some mammoths and move forward, but I'd like to get 6 of these guys up here. Screw it. Let's move in. I have a lot of Dilophosaurus. Yeah, if you kill a bunch of workers early game, you're pretty much, that's generally game unless your opponent has some sort of trick up their sleeve. The only thing that'll kill you if you get, like, if you get a bunch of their workers early game, but they're fully prepared for, like, a strong counterattack, then and only then you might lose.
Who needs refreshments?
So like if they're planning for an all-in and you kill a bunch of their workers and they finish that all-in and you just don't have the units to counter it, you're pretty much done for. What are these? Wendigo and Dryad? When did I unlock those? Like I know what they are, I've seen them before. armor? Yeah, because I have all my attack upgrades now. That's awesome. Alright, so you definitely have to defend a relatively powerful attack early in this mission, but once you get past that, if you keep building troops, you can slowly push out. They don't take the fires as quickly as they could. They definitely could win this a lot faster than they do. And don't, so that's nice. You can obviously get up to mammoths if you want. I don't think it's necessary. I think you can roll through this without it.
Anyone thirsty?
Yeah, that's GG. They're totally done. But as always, if you can find a good choke and hold it in these missions, you're pretty much good to go. And you don't even need it to like choke down the units to like lessen the number you're fighting at any specific point. You simply need the choke to make sure they're not sneaking around you to hit your base while you're not paying attention.
Don't give up yet.
What up, Baseball? How's it going, man? Not let them continue the ritual. I do not want to do this. I couldn't avoid it. Burn the whole jungle.
We must surrender the temple to save the forest. There has already been too much damage. Nereids, douse those flames. I will speak with the Wildlanders.
Okay.